But first, bridging generations was the theme of a service held earlier ahead of Holocaust Memorial Day. Survivors, their children and grandchildren came together in Belsize Park to reflect on the 81 years since the mass killing of Jewish people in Europe. They reflected on all that has changed, the anti-Semitism that endures, and how even the personal act of remembrance is now very different. This report from our senior correspondent, Ron K. Phillips, has images from Auschwitz and some distressing details.
Together in one room, some of the last surviving Jewish victims of the Nazi persecution and their descendants from the second, third and fourth generations.
I didn't know whether I had any brothers or sisters.
The first to speak, Joanna Millen, 83 now, but just 2 days short of her second birthday when her father was deported to Auschwitz, the largest and most notorious concentration camp within the Nazi regime's network. Joanna's father was murdered on arrival. Her mother, who was sent to a different camp, died of TB, leaving Joanna an orphan. She was later flown to England with other children who'd survived and eventually adopted by a Jewish couple. But Joanna was never encouraged to talk about her past. And then the screening of this Hollywood film changed everything.
I could have got more.
Oscar, there are 1,100 people who are alive because of you. Look at them.
Nobody wanted to talk about the Holocaust or about what happened in the Second World War. And really until Schindler's List.
It's so liberating now to be able to, not just for you, but for all the survivors.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. No, I think now we're in the open and it was very liberating.
The theme of today's service was bridging generations. And in the age of social media, for them, hearing firsthand the horrors humans are capable of inflicting on each other is more important than ever.
They're both a personal dedication to those who perished, but they're also an opportunity to remember and teach the world what happens. And there are the messages that echo through the generations.
Born in Poland in 1930, Marla Triebisch was separated from her parents and siblings and taken to Belsen when she was 14. She'd only been there a short time before the camp was liberated, but has never forgotten the horrors she witnessed.
There were dead bodies everywhere. And there were piles of bodies and piles of decaying bodies. It was a horrific sight.
It was so important for me to know why.
Hearing these first-hand testimonies while we can is not about dwelling on the past. It's about learning from it. Ron K. Phillips, ITV News.